Howdy folks, welcome to Plumbing with Tim. Today is another rainy day here in Central Florida. Out to an apartment complex here in Palm Bay, Florida, and we come out here on a quite regular basis, and they're claiming that they've got a leak happening coming from the second story apartment down to this first floor over a toilet. That means we got to get a ladder, drop lights, and all that other stuff out, and we got to cut a hole in the ceiling above that toilet and see where that water's coming from. Let's go do it. All right. That bubble in the ceiling right there, see it? Something's been leaking through here. Easy as she goes here. Ooh, it's all wet and mildewed. Get that out of there. Let's take a look what's up in there. All right, let's pop her head up here and see what we got. This looks like a main line. Ooh, look at that. There's a piece of staining right there. Yeah. Looks like some sort of a leak that's happening. I imagine that's coming up. Let me see. From the toilet, which is right in there. Huh. Okay. I might have to go up and flush that toilet and see if any water comes down. All right, so my helper is going up to ask the tenant upstairs to flush the toilet, and I'm going to take a look and see if anything's leaking. So here we go. Can't see any water yet. You see that? Right there. There it is. That's the leak. It's coming from that toilet upstairs. So you know what? We're going to have to go up there and we're going to have to pull that toilet and reset it. All right, so you guys saw what I saw. That's a classic sign of a bad wax seal on the second floor leaking down over top there. I got to get these guys upstairs up and about so I can get up there and pull that toilet up and reset it. And then we'll see if that fixes the problem. Shut-off valve does not want to shut off. We're gonna have to work quick. That thing won't shut off, so we gotta work quick. Go ahead and replace this wax seal. Okay, I got the toilet reset on the second floor now, and I've cleaned off the pipe underneath that we cut open the wall, the ceiling up there in the downstairs apartment. Get ready to have the partner flush the toilet a couple times to see if that leak is still there or not. Uh-oh, it's still leaking. Oh no, we got bigger problems. All right, replacing that wax seal did not do the trick. I have reason to believe that where the pipe is glued up from underneath that catches that flange on that joint itself is bad. So what I'm gonna end up having to do is I'm gonna have to take and pull that toilet back up, go down below, cut that off, pull the 90 in that flange out of there, and redo that spot. And I bet you that's gonna work. It's just a pain in the butt. All right, so we had to come back to the warehouse to get some parts and stuff. So we can go ahead and we can cut that pipe off and do all that stuff and fix that toilet. All right, so we made it back to the apartment complex. Now, you remember that little valve that goes to the toilet upstairs? It wouldn't shut off all the way. Unfortunately, I can't replace that today because in order to do so, I'd have to cut off the entire 100 apartments on this wing of the apartment complex, and that's not going to work, or cut it, because they have to have 24-hour notice. So I'm going to have to go upstairs, I'm going to have to take the supply line off of that toilet and put a brass cap on there so we have time to work and cut that line out of there and redo it before we reset the toilet. Come on. Come on. Start. Get on there. Go, 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 go. I can't get it to start. Can't even thread it. We got problems. Finally getting it. Gotta get that leak to stop so we can work. Oh, come on. It's still leaking good. Oh, come on. I think that's enough what we can work with. Apart. I think that's been a problem the whole time. We gotta try to get this thing out of here. Oh, see? Bad glue. There's a whole lot of stuff going on in this area. Electrical lines, exhaust fan. I gotta cut that thing flush with the bottom of that floor there. And then come back and cut it there and pull that whole piece out and redo it. There you go. We cut that loose and you can see the daylight up to the toilet upstairs. Now we need to put this all back together. All right, so we're at a point now where I have to glue a 90 in, and you see what I'm working with right here. Up in the ceiling, I have an exhaust fan that's in my way. So before we do this, I'm gonna have my partner go upstairs and drop down that 3-inch piece of PVC pipe down through the hole and have it rest there. That way I can glue all 3 of those pieces together at the same time. When we're finished, I'll go back upstairs with my inside cutter. We'll cut that down to size and put our flange in. Push it down. All right, leave it right there. Get it in there, push it down. Twist it a little. There you go.
There you go.
Now hold it. Make sure it's perpendicular. Nice. Let's try this again. I don't see any water. That looks good. That's good. That's all the time we got for this one. Thanks for hanging out and watching the conclusion of this nasty little nightmare. What started off as a simple little pull the toilet up and reset it with a new wax seal turned out to be kind of a little bit of a nightmare. Been here for 3.5 hours. And did you see upstairs earlier in the video, there was a hypodermic needle laying on the floor. Yeah, someone's up here shooting up and they got a baby that's crawling around on the floor. Bad business. Anyways, the fix has been made. We did multiple tests on her. It's sealed and it's solid to the floor. We're on to our next fun adventure. Till next time, it's been Plumbing with Tim. Keep plumbing.